We're here. We're here, you sexy bastards. Welcome. Come one, come all to this beautiful show. If you watch Always Sunny, you understand that. Or you think I just had a convulsion. You think I had a brain aneurysm. What's up, you sexy bastards? Welcome to another edition of Professional Child. Vinny Boombots is not here this time. Vinny. I'm still getting mad at him saying I can't call him that no more. But our baby's growing up. All right? Our baby's growing up, and we can't have that. Listen, you sexy bastards. I apologize if this podcast comes out a little bit late today. I am actually recording it the day you're seeing it. I want to just apologize for the last couple of episodes that may have been just a lot of personal stuff. Okay, I do a lot of it ever since I did the podcast where I mentioned that I was, not smoking anymore. I actually, in the comment section, it did seem that it helped some people, and I just always think if I could help anybody, at least one person, with something I'm going through and the way I talk about it, I would keep doing it. So I did for the past couple episodes where I talked about me being the black sheep of my family, just the whole sobriety thing, and I'll get into more of that. But I just want to let you know, going forward, especially with the new podcast I'm starting with Vinny. It is going to be a lot of topical, fun, creative stuff, scripted, just comical stuff that I think a lot of people will enjoy. And then once that gets started, I feel like that's going to bleed in to this one. But I always told you, go back to the first episode. I always told you, Professional Child is kind of like an audio, video diary of my life, and kind of something I can go back on, hopefully, for my nephew when I'm long gone. Hopefully, he can watch back and get some history and story of his family or whatever. But you sexy bastards, I love you. Thank you so much for sticking around. I want to just say this episode, not a lot of that. Not a lot of that. I do want to address something that is important to just everything that has been going on in the past this past month. I brushed over it very, very lightly last week. But if you guys don't know, because I'm still seeing comments like, what happened? The Tighty Whities Podcast and me, Crazy Rabbit, and Tim Hansen, that's on a pause. We don't know for how long, but we all made a mutual pause. But I'm not someone that just likes to just say that and then I'm very... I don't know what the word I can really say for this is. I'm very what's the word, brunt? Well, whatever the fuck it is. I'm very raw when it comes to just like, I'll say it how it is in a way. Like I do not want to burn bridges. I don't want to ruin friendships. I'm not, but I'll say it how it is. Thank you, Windows. Thank you. I'm not sure if you heard that, but that's my computer currently on fire. So there you go. No, you sexy bastards, listen, we all know what happened with Tim Hansen and everything he was going through, and respectfully, I love him to death, and we took a break mainly because I think one of the texts I sent back and forth was, Tim, listen, you're going through a lot right now, okay, and I don't want anything we can do it, I don't want nothing, us doing anything half-ass, I don't do, if I'm doing something, I'm all into it, I'm not going to half-ass something, so, it was a lot. Crazy Rabbit has 4 YouTube channels that, did he know he had them when we agreed to do this podcast? I think he did. But, listen, let's just face it, okay? The people that were doing gaming stuff and the people that were in the zombies community of Call of Duty Zombies, they all realized that the fan base that came with that, and I learned this long before them, the fan base that came along with that genre of content isn't a fan base. It's immature, young fucking kids that scroll on YouTube. Ooh, I like this guy. Click, and then just watch it for the fucking gameplay. And they're not even grasping nothing. They're not even attaching nothing. And then they go, oh, okay. And they go to the next person. And it's just a fucking immature way. How my nephew is on TikTok. Okay, I guarantee you he's giving millions of people millions of views. My 4-year-old, don't even know. My 4-year-old nephew on fucking TikTok. He's just scrolling, liking, scrolling. And, to the people, the creators, those are my fans, whatever. It's a bunch of little caches. It's a bunch of people that don't stick around for you. It's a bunch of people that aren't a fan of you. I would like to say maybe 40%. out of that number. But if you just look, okay, and this is something that we've all talked about. This is something that we've all kind of said, but in a way, I'm going to put the mirror to your faces. I'm going to kind of let you guys see what I see and what goes on in the world of us, in the minds of the creators, in the minds of YouTubers, whatever the case may be. I had, luckily, 30,000, 33,000 at the time I stopped subscribers, right? And it's been going down, eliminating, dissolving all the unsexy bastards that weren't here for me. What the fuck's going on here? Everything's falling apart. See, it's true. I'm telling you. So when I made a choice to do what I'm doing now, be a comedian, just do my shit that I want to do, and because I'm very selfish in that way, I want to do stuff that I want to do that I think is funny. Like the podcast I'm doing with Vinny, stuff that I want to create. I have the ability to do that, and I knew there weren't going to be a lot of people coming afterwards. I knew. I don't want to say there was a lot of egos involved when we started, the Tighty Whities podcast. I think I can remember a quote from Tim that, he even says it. I mean, anytime he talks like this, he always says, guys, I don't want to act like, like a dick right now. I don't want to act like my shit don't stink. And he's never like that. I trust you. Fucking Tim's the best like that. But he said, I remember when we were first trying to do the call, to see if we really wanted to do Tighty Whities, I remember I was like, well, guys, listen, I feel like this podcast has a huge, think about it, Crazy Rabbits fan base, Tim Hansen's 1 million subscriber channel. He, thinking at that time it would carry over. How on paper, how could that go wrong? How could that not, succeed in the future, and I put all my eggs in that basket at that time, okay? I put all my eggs in that basket. I even remember the job I told you I had in the summer. I even quit that job in a way mainly to focus on this because I saw the opportunity. Because if you don't understand, you sexy bastards, in this industry, you're always being told, this is going to really help you out. This is really going to do something for your career, and it never does. So you get high hopes, and then you get shot down again. Shot down again. You have an orgasm, and then you get shot down. So in the beginning, I told Rabbit and Tim, I said, listen, this is going to be a great opportunity. However, I'm not going to be the only person that I feel like is working on this podcast. Okay? I don't want to feel like I've had done in previous projects I've been a part of. I felt like I was always the person that gathered all the information, gathered all the troops, got everything ready, got everything I was going to do, and then the other people just showed up. It's like a school project. You do all the work, you're making sure everything's right for the teacher, whatever, and then you don't hear from your partners, and then you show up to school, and everybody's like this, like, yep, we're here, we worked hard on this, and then you stand at them like, I want to fucking decapitate your grandmother's skull. Like, this is not okay. So I started getting the sense, so after we all agreed, and I even said that in the pre-meetings of the fucking show before it even started, I said, listen, I'm not going to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. This is a group team effort. And let's just face it, it didn't feel that way towards the end. It did not feel that way. I remember it was that day where, I said, hey guys, are we recording? And then fucking 6 hours or whatever passed and I heard from nobody. I get it. Everybody has their own life. But it got to the point where I was on the Tighty Whities podcast. I was the one bringing every single topic of conversation. I was the person that always came up with the ideas of that we didn't even do, that didn't even come forward. All the ideas for segments, cutaways, those were my ideas. And this isn't me like, oh, it was me, this was all me. It was not. But in the main scheme of things, 80% of everything we wanted to do, it was me coming to them with it. And then at the end of the day, Tim had his own personal things, which respectfully, of course, take as much time as you really need to get better. And that's 100% okay. Then Rabbit comes and says he has 4 YouTube channels. I can't really work on the Tighty Whities channel until it gets financially successful. which made me think, I mean, Justin, did you not know? You know, you had 4 channels. That happened in my head, but Rabbit's Rabbit. He's a fucking wackadoo, whatever the case may be. But I really hope, you know, if they hear this, they're not thinking like I'm talking shit. This is all truth, okay? And this is everything, you know, but I just always have a feel that I need to be forward with you sexy bastards because I can't deal with the question of what happened. I can't deal with it. What happened? Where is it? What happened? What the fuck? Because if I don't say nothing, then they really think we're fighting, which we're not. But I fucking love Rabbit. I'll lick his bald head and his scrotum every second of the day. I'll go over to fucking Boston. I'll pet some cows in Tim's backyard and fuck him too. Not the cow, Tim. But I'm just saying. You know, it was just very confusing because, and this goes back to just me being very, very depressed lately and just very, very like, what the fuck's going on with my life? It always seems that when I feel like I have the golden egg, I feel like I have something there, and I put 100% into it. The others don't. I feel like I have something, and then it just doesn't happen. It always just drops, it falls through. And that's a huge fucking mind fuck that someone has to go through, you know? And then also, selfishly, in my aspect, I look at other people, forget Tim and Rabbit at this point, I look at other people, I'm kind of in the same boat as Tim and Rabbit, that, you know, like look at the fan base they thought they grew in that world of gaming or whatever, and then when they want to do their own thing, I mean, I'm just saying, if look at the channels, look at what happens when people would make that transition. You have million subscriber YouTube channels getting only 2,000 to 5,000 views a video. That's a fucking ratio. 1 million subscribers and only a sprinkle maintains. I thank the heavens I didn't really grow and get my quote unquote big break in that community, because I would have known damn well they ain't fucking loyal. The sexy bastard here watching now, like I just said, the sprinkle are the loyal sexy bastards and the loyal people that I wake up for. You people. What do you mean by you people? You sexy fucking bastards? That's what I do. You guys are the people that I wake up for. And you guys are the people that stay here. But the other 95%, the other 90%, like, what the fuck? So, like, yeah, when Tim said that, he was like, guys, listen, I don't want to say anything. I don't even know if I said it before. But when Tim in the pre-calls was like, guys, listen, I don't want to say anything, but, you know, I have 1 million subscribers. Like, this is going to succeed. And then, yeah, listen, it was a new channel. I knew it wasn't going to get fucking 100,000 views a fucking podcast. I knew it. I was in for the long run. I was ready to fucking suffer, grind, work, like I've been doing for the past fucking 10 years. So this is nothing new to me. But I just feel for the people that are used to that, the numbers, it was like a wake-up call to them. It was like a shock to them. Like, you know, so that's when I feel like, you know, I feel like I was cheated out a little bit in a way with that podcast. I feel like all of us could have worked harder, and Rabbit even agreed to it in the text. So this is nothing I'm saying that they don't know about. So if you guys try to start more problems, it's for no reason. But yeah, that's I mean, the main reason why that podcast ended is because it wasn't a team effort. It's everyone, I guess, life at the time, you know, just. It's disappointing. It's still very, very disappointing to me. And am I mad a little bit? You know, I can't lie and say I'm not mad at all. Not at them, but at the whole situation. It's just, you know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because, like, I can't understand how, you know, the main thing I'm just confused about is the thing Rabbit threw out was like, you know, I can't work on this until it gets financially stable because I have 4 other channels. Well, you knew you had the 4 other fucking channels when we started this. I guess he was still doing, you know, Call of Duty gaming stuff that gave him the numbers, I guess, at the time. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people yes me to death. I feel like I'm the one that's always anxiety fueled, that I want to do this, want to do this, and people just yes me to death to shut me up. And I don't like that. So for here on out, I'm working on stuff that mainly has to do with me and me only. I'm working on shit that has to do with me. Nobody can stop me. I'm not waiting for anybody else. I'm not having to configure other people's schedules. It's just not working out for me lately. I'm so busy trying to help friends and bring other people on board and do stuff with other people, yet I'm always the one that feel like I'm the ringleader. I'm the fucking guy herding all the sheep my way and trying to get, rounding the soldiers. And it's tiring, and I can't do it. Because I also look at that, like, look at these people that I feel like don't have, and forget Tim and Rabbit, because I understand this is going to get very heard in the wrong way, but I don't give a fuck. It's how I feel. There's a lot of people I see out there that don't even have an inch of the work ethic, and I say work ethic, that I have, meaning waking up and only focusing on this. I get it. People have other shit to focus on. I do too. You heard in the last fucking episodes of the show that I got family bullshit. I got family drama. I got my own depression. I got my own fucking anxiety. I got my own shit I gotta do. I'm starting a new job during the holidays. Listen to me. I know I want this more than anything else in life. So I will do anything I have to do to make sure this just stays alive. This is in my life some way, somehow. Because if I don't have a podcast, if I don't have me doing comedy or whatever, I have no reason to live. And that's the truth. So when I have that work ethic, and then I see other people that don't, getting the sponsors, getting money from this, getting money from that, it fucking hurts. It's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And then you look back, it's the luck aspect. It's the luck of the draw aspect, which you can't fucking control. And it's just hard. It really is. It's hard waking up every day knowing there's other people out there making a living doing this that have not an ounce of the work ethic I do. Not saying they don't have a work ethic at all, but it's just hard. It's just really hard, But what are you going to do? What are you really going to fucking do? This podcast, like I said, we'll be getting on to more topic funny stuff, but I'm not going to, like I said, guys, like I've said before, I'm not going to be someone that puts on two faces when I go out in public and I do this. I'm not having two different personas. I'm not going to be, you may say, listen, the best comics I know are fucking depressed motherfuckers. The best comics I know hate their mothers, so listen, I'm not gonna come here and give you a lie. I'm not gonna go, hey, everything's fine, let's talk about Elon Musk burning down Twitter. What are you gonna do? It's not me. It's not me. But yeah, that's honestly the Tighty Whities podcast. I hope in the future we can all kind of sit down and understand one another, that it is a team effort, not just one person. And I really am excited. I love doing it. I love them. I love Tim and Rabbit to death. I really do. They're not my friends. They're my brothers, I feel like. And it's just, of course, what went on with Tim, no one asks for, no one fucking wants in life, but it happens. And we gave him the space we need. So listen, that also, once that settles down, everybody, I think, knows if they can do it, hopefully. But I'm also someone that doesn't want to do something just for financial value. Like that was not my intention of doing that show whatsoever. Did I think that was the best opportunity for success, that podcast, doing it with two other people that have a following that, of course, we all thought at the time would come and follow? Of course. Anybody that's not stupid would fucking see that. I knew it was coming. I knew the gas was coming. But, going forward, I wish I could say more about the Vinny podcast that I'm doing, but guys, listen, it has to do with stuff that is continuing going on, a genre that never, since I was 8 years old, I think started appearing in the movie theaters. That's another hint that I give. Listen, it's gonna be that this pod I'm doing with Vinny is more of a show in the sense that we have a lot of segments, bits, cutaways that we have worked on already, that we have on paper that is going to be fun. And Vinny is someone that is as hungry as me. This is something different to where I'm not the one running to other people that's trying to egg them on to do something. Vinny, when I went over one day, Vinny just got up and said, I want to fucking do something. and I know you're the person that we can actually get shit done with. And Vinny, as I always say, is funnier than me. Should be doing what I'm doing. I should be the one in the way I'm depressed and just want fucking happiness and security. I should be in the fucking 9-to-5 world, and he should be in my shoes because he's funnier than me. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very excited. That episode, that podcast, I say right now, and I said last week, will be on this channel. But I swear to God, you sexy bastards, I have so much confidence now in this next podcast that I feel like we can start its own separate channel, and we can have success with it. I really do. I really, really, really do. It's like someone that does anime. Everyone that I see that does fucking anime, you could be a fucking homeless bum outside the fucking, the fucking train station. You make one anime video, 100,000 views on YouTube. I don't know what it is with you anime motherfuckers. I really don't know what it is. I really have no fucking clue. I'm not bashing anime, but I'm kind of bashing anime. I don't fucking get it. I do not fucking get it whatsoever. You have a person that's as entertaining as a brick wall, and he gets fucking... I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's another thing, too. Is that a fan base? Are they really coming for you and not the show? There's a lot of traps on this fucking entertainment reel now on YouTube that I don't want to give in. I don't want to give in to the fucking... I don't want to give the machine what it wants. I don't want to give in and kind of sell out to not being me because I have to keep a PG tone or whatever. Like the next podcast we're doing, I swear to God, you may not find a podcast on YouTube that has to do with the genre and the fan base that it involves. You may not see a podcast that gets as raw and kind of like with the label not giving a fuck as we're gonna be doing. Vinny is gonna be that kind of person that he fits the bubble of what a fan of that genre is. But I'm a person that fucking me. I'll watch anything. I'll watch fucking Spider-Man, and I'll sit there like, why ain't he fucking her? Well, where is the sex? Like, Mary Jane's always fucking, help me with your web. How about you give her a little bit of your web? So, that's me. So, you'll be seeing a lot of that in the next podcast. I'm very happy. I want to end this kind of right now because I still have to edit this and get this out to you motherfuckers. But yeah, no, listen, I love you guys so much. Like I said, this next episodes going on will be topical. We'll be stuffed with, topics, talk about shit going on. Hopefully it'll be more funny and uplifting and positive. But I'm not going to leave you guys with no answers. While I'm getting DMs every fucking day, where's Tighty Whities? Where's Tighty White? I explained it. So there you go, you sexy bastards. And there'll still be people that ask me, and I'll link them. And now it's no problem. I'll just link them this episode. That's it. All right, I'm sweating my balls off. I got to go and fend for myself. You sexy bastards, I love you so much. Click the like button, subscribe, and Twitter, Instagram, everything down below. I don't know if it's digestive distress or if it's just depression, but my stomach is in knots. It's in knots.